Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Yo, let's get out of here.
Welcome back.
Oh, fuck.
We can't escape.
You can't escape me, bitch.
Look, you're not worth our time, Zubat. Like, I don't know who you think you are.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking kick its
Leech
ass.
is not even effective. Oh, now you're gonna kill it.
Yeah. We were talking about moths last time.
Yeah, we
were. And, one thing I was talking to Anne Marie about a while ago.
We talk about moths, like, frequently. Like, it's just...
one thing we were talking about was, like, how weird it is, or at least I think it's weird how, like, fucking, what's the word? Anxious all animals are to fuck. Like, all they want to do, it's their instinct to just mate, and that's it. Because it's like, really, having kids for animals doesn't really benefit them at all. It's another mouth to feed. You know what I mean? Like, for humans, you know, people like having kids. I mean, that's usually why they have them.
Yeah.
Because they want to have, you know, raise a kid. But for animals, it's not like they really...
well, natural selection's not on the individual. It's based around the ability to reproduce.
Right.
So that's all that it is catered for.
Yeah.
Like, nature, if you can have a baby, it could really care less what happens to you after that. Like, your life could be miserable, and you could get eaten by a bear.
Yeah.
And, like, it doesn't care. You had a baby.
Oh, it's just interesting how it's just like animals are constantly just like, gotta fuck.
Yeah. I mean, are we really any different?
But we don't want to do it for having kids, necessarily. Not everyone wants to do it because they want to have a kid.
Yeah.
Some people just want to fuck, you know, just for fucking.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure some animals probably do. I don't know offhand any that do, but...
I mean, I guess it's a similar drive that we have, except we understand it and, like... Because
we can process having different...
Yeah, we can figure out how to have fun with it without necessarily, like, doing it to have kids.
Yeah.
And I think dolphins actually also do that. Like,
I
they do it just for fun.
Probably. Dolphins are weird.
Whereas I think most animals just don't have the intelligence to, like, understand the urge. They're just like,
gotta do it.
It would be really great to be having sex right now.
Yeah.
Like, that would just be the best. So they just do it.
They just get to it.
Yeah, being an animal would be hard, man. Like, if you had predators, like, God, a daily part of your life is not getting eaten alive by something.
Yeah, there's that Louis C.K. bit where he's like, imagine
we are
just, like,
out of the food
like
chain.
going to work and like, oh, just there's a predator chasing me.
It's like, oh God.
Oh man. Oh shit, I was gonna say something. Oh, have you watched a lot of BBC nature documentaries?
No. I know you've been into them.
They're amazing. Like, they are like the cream of the crop in terms of nature documentaries. You should really watch Human Planet. Did I ever give you the spiel about why that show's so good?
Human Planet? I don't think so.
So Human Planet is a BBC documentary series, and it's narrated by John Hurt. You know John Hurt?
Nope.
Actor? Never mind.
Nope.
Anyway, he's got a great voice, and it basically chronicles different groups of people all over the world who live in like very extreme conditions.
Huh.
Like some people, you know, build houses like way like tens of feet up in the air in a tree, and some people live in the coldest climates possible. And
Yeah.
it's just like exploring, like, you know, this episode's about people who live in tundra. How do these people live in these like almost unsurvivable temperatures or whatever?
That's interesting, because I was looking on Google Earth once, and there's a town called Alert. That's the northernmost town on the planet.
Yeah.
And like I was just scrolling up to like those super north areas, because there's a lot of fucking land up there above Canada.
Just, I'm gonna go on Google Earth.
Not regularly, but like sometimes, I don't know. Google Earth is cool, man. Like you can waste a lot of time.
It's
just
cool.
like,
I just
checking
never
stuff
think
out.
to like, I'm gonna go look at it today. What prompted you to do it?
I think there might have been something I was actually looking for, but it might have just been like a dull moment. I was like,
sounds like a
on
pretty
Google
dull
Earth.
day. Well, I guess I'll look at Google Earth today.
Have you ever done
What is that? The thing where you like try to find like?
Yeah, it basically dumps you a random place on the planet Earth on the street view, and you have to figure out where on the planet you are just using like signs and like.
Was that the goal? I don't remember exactly.
It started out as a game just like finding.
I know what you're talking about, though.
It started out just like you're supposed to find an airport and then you win.
Oh yeah, that's what I remember.
They turned it into. Well, I don't know if they turned it into or if it was inspired by, but there's a game called GeoGuessr.
Okay.
That you get like 5 rounds, and each one they just dump you somewhere on the planet. They give you a map, and it's just figure out where on this map you are.
Oh.
And that shit is so addicting.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
If you get really good at it, you can pinpoint like the exact street that you're on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because like you figure out which country you're in, and then you find out you find like signs that tell you where like cities are and stuff. So you find out approximately where you are between them, and then you start looking for like the major highways that are right next to you.
Okay.
And then you start looking at like the actual layout of the roads and stuff. And
so wait, the goal is to find out the exact spot you're in?
I mean, you get points based on how close you are. You don't have to be that hardcore about it. Like you might just say, well, I'll just find the general area that I'm in, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you want to go for max points, like I usually
so there's like a site for this, like it like rates you or something.
Yeah, it actually keeps score and stuff.
Oh.
It's called GeoGuessr, which is spelled exactly how it sounds, except the last E is taken out.
Okay.
So it's Guesser.
Guesser.
GeoGuessr.
Like Tumblr.
Go look it up. Play that shit, guys. It's fun. If you've got some time to kill.
Yeah, I knew about the airport thing because I remember back in the day we used to do that.
Yeah, I think that's what started it, because that became popular for a brief
it's
period.
An ingenious idea, actually.
Yeah, dude, Google Street View is the coolest thing. And like, some people are starting to like bring it to VR and stuff.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, like I haven't checked it out myself, but like, because I don't think those photos are. Actually, they might be doing it stereoscopic now. So maybe it is like really. I don't know. I should check that out. But yeah, you can just like see so many places on the planet, like see what they look like.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
I remember because you have the Vive.
Yeah.
I was trying out the Vive, and there was that thing where you could like go on the mountain or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
That one they had to take a ton of photos to get that level of detail, but still, like, yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that shit's like you're there. Like you just go to a mountain.
And like, man, I mean, I don't know if I think the Vive, because I love the Vive from what I played. I don't think we're at a point yet where VR is going to take over, but it's definitely at a point where it's very. Oh yeah, this is
the very earliest stages. I think PSVR, while not like the Vive is definitely the superior technology out of the ones that are out right now.
Yeah.
But with Sony backing it and advertising it, I think that's the one that's going to catch people's attention. But yeah, I think we're a long way from having it be like a household staple.
I think anyone I see who talks about VR is like the Vive is great.
Oh really?
I've done PlayStation VR and it's fine for what it is.
Yeah, I got to play it over the holiday.
VR is not VR. Vive is vastly superior.
Oh yeah. But I think as far as like the mainstream awareness,
Gust,
like
finally.
Oh good, a bird move.
Yes, a bird move.
A bird move, good. Start acting more like a bird, like your father. Star Papa.
Son, you gotta act more like a bird. You gotta act more like a bird, son. Use your bird move.
I can't do gust, Daddy. I just scratch. What's wrong with scratching?
Scratch fucking sucks. You gotta use a gust. Summon a tornado.
Scratch is great. You'll see.
One day I'll show you.
One day I'll scratch something.
I would love a nice lightning move for this guy, actually.
Yeah.
And that'll be helpful against our next opponent.
Yeah, we just need that variety in elementals.
That's the thing. It's all about, for me making a team, it's all about elements and shit.
If you're a gym leader, it's all about having one element, which is a great idea.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I always felt like, I probably mentioned this, but I always felt like if they did, well, I haven't played the new game, so I don't know how they've innovated with the gym leaders. I've heard they're actually pretty tough compared to what it's been. But like, yeah, some of those games, like if you know the type going in, like oh, it's the fire gym, you just get a strong water Pokemon and just steamroll that shit. Like there were gyms in XY and like black and white that I just don't remember because I just went right through them.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you ask me about any gym leader from like 4 to 6, it's like I don't remember any of them.
Yeah.
One thing that's I keep talking about Sun and Moon, but one thing that Sun and Moon does great is the gym leaders are very memorable.
This is like an elaborate advertisement for Sun and Moon.
Yeah, I'm getting paid shitloads by Nintendo. They're not gym leaders. They're like captains and kahunas, but they are very nice defined personalities, and they're like present in the game, like even beyond their thing. So I remember all of them. They're great. Great game. You should play it. Thanks, Nintendo.
I feel like I'm the guy who's just like, but my thing with Pokemon is the Pokemon just aren't strong enough. Well, in Sun and Moon.
Listen, you turkey. In Sun and Moon, it's the game of your dreams. Available now. Oh man. Fuck you. Fuck you, Zoob.
Oh come on! I just wanted to fight.
So if you were a
Losing stinks. It's so uncool.
Lose.
If you were a gym leader, what type would you be?
So when I was a kid, I was weird as a kid because Bulbasaur was like still my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just because he's my original boy.
Yeah.
But I was all about water type for some reason. Like I conceive myself as being a water trainer.
You know, I associate water type with you. I think partially might be because of your old online persona Blue Boo.
Who was a water type ghost, as you remember. I guess he was blue, so
yeah, that's the thing.
Sense.
I think that's partially why. That Pokeball looks weird. The one that shows up.
Oh yeah, is that from the game?
I don't remember, but it looks very odd to me. Kind of looks like MSA Paint picture of a Pokeball.
Yeah. So I used to be all about water, but I'm not sure now. I really like Ghost, but I think
Ghost is good, but
yeah.
Well, so would you say Ghost is your favorite type? Because it's like you can think about it two ways. You can think about it like
yeah, we're talking about like stats
or like personality.
I'm so not into like the stat side of it. I mean, like I guess kind of, but I don't really care that much.
Yeah. See, for me, I think fire type. I love Charizard. I feel like I have a fairly, I guess, fire-esque personality, I suppose. So I guess fire would be my type.
Passion.
What about you?
So I think Ghost is cool, but like I don't think Ghost necessarily suits my personality.
Would you say it's your favorite type of Pokemon?
Probably. I just think it's the coolest. Because like I think some of the coolest ideas are just the Ghost ones.
Ghost
because there's so much freedom with what they can do.
Ooh, Bullet Seed. Oops. God, I keep pressing this.
What else is there? There's like fire, water, grass. There's the fairy type that's new. Steel type is fine, I guess.
Case. Okay, we could teach. I forgot. Oh wait, TMs in this game are limited. I'm so used to the new.
Yeah.
You know, in Sun and Moon.
Oh man, actually, you know what I hate about these games is once you use a TM, it's just gone.
Well, listen, have I got news for you, Alex M? All right, so I'll wait on these. We'll use these when we have a more developed team.
Yeah.
Actually, when I played the games, I never used the TMs because I wanted to collect them all.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't care about that. I was just expending them. I was like, oh, I might want this for a...
That was also part of it, but also I was like, no, I gotta have all of them.
Wow. The game doesn't even care about that.
No, not at all, but I don't know.
What if you got a certificate for having all the TMs? Like some guys
I would
just
go
like...
for it.
I don't know why you have all these, but here you go.
Why didn't you use like flamethrower?
Wow, these are useful moves. Do you understand that?
You get the dummy certificate. You get the waste your resources certificate.
But yeah, I guess I mostly associate with water.
Yeah,
yes.
I could see. Yeah, you're pretty. You're
got some
chill.
Cool mons.
Go with the flow. You disagree with that?
No,
Ooh, Rick.
We had a similar conversation about like avatar types with our friends, and we had this whole thing about who would be air and who would be water between me and our friend Wilco.
That's right, and I was fire type.
Yeah.
What did we say Wilco would be? Not that they know who Wilco is.
I don't know how we ended up on. I think I'm air. Like basically, the only reason I was really contesting it was because it was funny. Because
also airbenders are dumbasses, so that fits.
That's not. Wait a minute.
That's very unkind of you.
Oh no! His exact words were, "Oh, I think he's more like air because he sort of flits from project to project."
Okay.
And so, in response to be like a water type, I was like, "Well, you know, water kind of flits from project to project."
Yeah.
I think if it's like Avatar, I'd totally be air though.
Yeah. I'd be fire. Full shell.
Fire Nation. evil.
The evil Fire.
Evil Fire Nation. See, I really like that about
Evil
Avatar. That it
Slytherin.
was like, Fire Nation's not evil. They're just different. And like the people in charge are pretty evil.
I haven't seen Avatar in a while. That
Yeah,
was really.
it's
I
been a
really
long
liked
time.
the second and third seasons a lot. I did not like the first season. I didn't like Korra.
The first season, I feel like, I
only watched the first season of Korra though.
Yeah, I liked the first season of Korra. The second season, I don't know. I wasn't too sold on.
Okay.
I felt
Did
like
you watch all of it?
I haven't watched all of it.
What did you watch?
I watched the first and second seasons. The
Okay.
second season, I felt like every major plot event I guessed beforehand, and I felt like some of the characters were kind of behaving irrationally sometimes. But,
Okay.
And this will probably get some flack because people fucking love Korra.
Well, who
and
fucking cares? Voice your opinion.
No, I mean
People can disagree.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you may get mad in the comments, but like, it's fine if you like Korra. I know people dig that shit. But yeah, it wasn't really for me. But the original Avatar was pretty solid.
You know, I find I like having conversations actually where like I disagree about something that like it's something I don't like, but I like, you know, telling people like, oh, what do you like about it? You know, oh, I didn't like this, but you know.
Yeah. No, I'm interested to hear what people like about things that don't work at all for me. Because like sometimes, you know, maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe I haven't stuck it through enough for something.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm usually pretty. I don't like to like shit on something if I know a person likes it. But you know, inevitably, I'm a pretty outspoken person on Twitter, so I'll be like, oh, you know, I didn't like this or I liked this, and you know, sometimes a friend will be like, oh, that's interesting, and so sometimes you can have a pretty interesting conversation.
I think it's like anything else where most people can reasonably understand that something they like wasn't for you, and then every now and then, it's like people just get mad.
Oh, I know.
Did you know that sometimes people get mad on the internet?
What? No way. No way. Are you kidding?
No way.
What?
Well, maybe on the next episode we'll kill a Geodude.
What?
Because our time's up.
Maybe don't. Maybe consider
we
not.
Maybe we'll just...
Look how strong I am. Look at my flexing muscles.
Is that him, like, trying to back out of this?
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Wait, hold
Look,
on. Let me.
I'm giving you one chance to give up, man.
I'm strong.
One chance. Walk away right now. Oh, it's a trainer fight. You can't.
I'm fucked.
Shit.
I'm gonna crack that nougat open.
I'm gonna get... Hey, Geodude. I'm coming for that nougat core.
Up that nougat.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.